Hey guys, how you doing? This is Tunde Show. I just got out of seeing Fantastic Four. It was a 9:30 viewing, and I had a blast. It was a wonderful film. It gave me everything that I wanted. There was awe, there was wonder. I must say this is top tier Marvel right here. I would put it just under like the Infinity War and the Endgame. It just had that grandness to it. You know, the writing was beautiful, the dialogue was amazing. I loved every single character. I especially loved the chemistry between the characters, the characters in the family. You know, we have Reed Richards, played by Pedro Pascal, who did an amazing job. I think he's definitely my favorite character. I love his take on Reed Richards. You know, Reed Richards is supposed to be more of a stoic character who's more about the science and not so emotionally connected and knowing how to really, you know, express how he feels. And that's how he ends up with issues with his family here or there. The way he played it was amazing. I really cared for this character, and I'm looking forward to Mr. Fantastic and what he has to offer, especially his skills, his abilities. The CGI in that regard was amazing, and it was fun to watch. And we have Sue Storm. Sue Storm is definitely one of the standouts of this film. I mean, she brought it. She brought everything. You feel like the whole world is resting on her shoulders. And you know from the trailers that she's pregnant, and just wait till you see it with how she deals with, you know, the fact that she's pregnant, and then you have a big threat like Galactus looming upon us. You know, how she really handles that as a mother and really secures and protects her family and gives it her all. And then we have Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm is quite amazing. He's hilarious. It's not too raunchy. They tone down the raunchiness of his character, but it takes in a different direction, elevating the character. Actually, you actually care more about him. It's less jokey, but there is jokes. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's just not in the way that it was, if that makes any sense. You'll see what I mean when you watch it. The connection between Johnny Storm and Sue Storm, and now Ben Grimm, which I'm going to get into, is a spectacular character. Like, you know, this is the first time I really kind of cared about Ben Grimm. I really didn't care. I know they used to do that backstory with Ben Grimm and his, you know, his wife leaving him because of how he looks. Well, not in this film. They dive right into it. You know, it's just something about the energy of the the people in this futuristic world. It seems like he's a lot more accepted, and you see that in the trailer as well, when they're like, lift the car, say it's clobbering time. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna say it, you know, because it's from the cartoon, you know. So I just love that, and from there I'll just say they dove right into it, basically, kind of like how Superman dove right into it. You didn't have to start from the beginning and see how they got their powers, although there was kind of like, I wouldn't say exposition, but it was done in a way that didn't feel like you were just being fed information while you were actually being given something to see at the same time. So you could actually watch a few of like their, you know, heroics in the past, and kind of a quick montage as the film began. Pretty much the whole entire trailer that we've seen is like in the first maybe 20 minutes of the film. You see it all, so nothing is really spoiled at all. And then I talked about Sue Storm. I talked about Johnny. I talked about Ben Grimm. I talked about Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic. And then we have Franklin Richards, the baby. You know, he is going to play a major part moving forward. I'll just tell you that, man. It's going to play a major part moving forward. And if you know anything about Franklin Richards, as far as the comics concerned, he's a very powerful being, to the point that he can create planets. Like he can create worlds and bring life to them, you know. And it's just a baby now, but I just feel like he's gonna have major impact on what's coming in the future, and that's not to spoil anything at all. We have the Silver Surfer, who is the CGI is impeccable, by the way. Just ignore everything that you've been hearing about the CGI and the comparison videos that I see about, oh, is CGI falling off and maybe it's not as good as it is. How is it? No, this was amazing. Like, I could feel every emotion that the actress brought through. And I don't remember her name, but forgive me. Please put it in the comment section if you can. but this actress killed it. I cared about her, and she was actually in it a lot more than I thought she would be too. And the time that she was in it, she was very impactful. Everything worked. You can feel like everything was tight. Like, I feel like I could watch this family and their chemistry just alone, without any action needed, just like a sitcom, like you would watch like Family Guy or Family Matters or something like that. Just watching them connect was just a beautiful part of this film as a whole, and added to the whole spectacle and feeling. Kind of like how we get attached to James Cameron's Avatar, and we know it's Fern Gully in space, or that it's Pocahontas, or Dances with Wolves, that whole storyline. We know, but we're just struck with that awe and wonder anyway. The beauty of the characters and how they're brought to us and how they're brought to life, watching what new journey that they're going to be on. It's just like that for Fantastic Four. Like, it's elevated. The dialogue is elevated. There was no time wasted at all, and I thought it was just beautiful. And there's some funny bits. There's a lot of Easter eggs for people who love Easter eggs, and plenty of things in there for you to find. Now let's get to Galactus. Galactus is a formidable villain, and I'll tell you this, okay? And I don't care. I'll die on this rock if I have to. All right, this is Thanos. Galactus is here, especially as far as the threat is concerned, because there's no way, like, just the Infinity Stones, unless he had them all and he can just snap, I don't think that he could take Galactus. And I think that, and then step back and I think, how in the world is the Fantastic Four going to take Galactus? How in the world are they going to beat this villain that is looming over your planet, like, that is so giant that it can consume your planet? How are you going to solve this problem? And that's for you guys to see when you go to the theaters to check it out. I'm really curious about your thoughts. Galactus is scary. Like, the score is amazing. I think it's Michael Giacchino. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but he did the Wolves by Night show on Disney Plus, Werewolf by Night show on Disney Plus, and he's worked on several other Marvel projects as well, I believe. And his score is amazing, especially when we're meeting Galactus for the first time. It just this presence of fear. Like, I actually was like, oh my God, this dude is scary. Like, I can't imagine living on this world and seeing Galactus rise above me like that. Like, it is like world-shattering, end of days kind of scary, and it was done so well. And we all know that the actor with that grand voice. I don't know if you've seen The Witch, or if you've seen Dracula, that was recently done, the most recent Dracula that had Aaron Taylor Johnson in it. There's the actors in it. He has that very deep resonating. I don't know how he does it, but he talks so, it's powerful. It works so well, and I just love it. Galactus is definitely one of the major standouts in this film, and I think I covered everything. The world was just built so well. Like, even you worry about the people who live on Earth and how they're going to deal with it, and it just, I don't know, the stakes were just so high, and I'm excited for what's to come for the MCU. I must say, like, I'm excited. I love it. We live at a time where I can go see Superman, see Thunderbolts, and it was great. Thunderbolts paved its way. Thunderbolts' the job of Thunderbolts was to get the audience back, to kind of like pull the audience back in. All right. Then we got Superman, another superhero movie that was amazing, and it's still right now my favorite movie of the year is Superman. I like, right after it was Sinners, but Superman knocked it out of the park. I'm a huge Superman fan, and then followed by Fantastic Four, that we have right now, and it's like everything is hitting, and when a superhero movie is doing well, and it'll really help for the next superhero movie to do well, and it'll push forward, and we know what's coming next. All this is pushing towards Doomsday, and that's now to say, please stay for the mid-credit scene. There's also a post-credit scene after all the credits, and to be honest, I have to say it's something that you don't really need to see. I mean, it's up to you. You can check it out if you want, especially if you're a huge Fantastic Four fan. You might want to check it out, but there's no connection at all to what's coming in that second post-credit scene. And when I watched it, there were actually some people in the theater was like, really? I could have watched that on YouTube. So stay for the first one. The second one, I recommend not staying. But if you just want to know if you have that itch, go ahead and stay and check it out. And let me know what you think and your thoughts. But like, yeah, this movie is amazing. It was great. And it's still not better than Superman for me. It's still fresh. I've seen Superman 3 times. I need to see another viewing of Fantastic Four. I'll see in a packed audience just to see how the reaction of Avatar plays a trailer. Their new trailer plays right before the movie starts, even after Nicole Kidman's "We're in this place" monologue that she always does on the, if you see it at AMC, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, this was a hell of a time, man, and I'm happy, man. Like 3 back-to-back superhero movies that are killing it. And you know what they say about superhero movie comic book movie fatigue? There's no such thing as comic book movie fatigue. There's mediocre movie fatigue. All right. If you tell a good story that's engaging, it doesn't matter about whether they're wearing costumes or whether they're saving lives. It could be just like this entire family of Fantastic Four. Just watching them be themselves and their chemistry that they have really brings everything to life. So yeah, guys, I enjoyed it very, very, very much. I highly recommend seeing it. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section what you think about this film and whether you're excited about it. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, whether you're excited to see it. If you've seen it, how excited are you? Where do you think this is going as far as the MCU is concerned? Maybe, yeah, put your thoughts there. And don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell for more. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time on Real Cargo. I'm out.